Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. I sell used books, CDs, and DVDs online on platforms like eBay and Amazon. That is what I do full-time to support my family. Today, what we are doing is we are looking at buyback companies selling your books to them. This video is actually sponsored by Thriftbooks. I love working with them, so thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video. But what we are going to be doing today is I got a stack over here of, I think it was 13 books. These are books that when I was scanning them with Scoutly, my scouting app that I use, it said that some buyback companies were interested in buying them. It tells me which buyback companies. However, Thriftbooks doesn't share their API with others. So what I like to do is any books that Scoutly said other buyback companies are buying, I like to double check those with Thriftbooks, because Thriftbooks, in my experience, tends to pay the most. They pay more than anybody else, and they do absolutely great. So that's what we're going to be doing today, going through these 13, seeing if it's worth sending them to Thriftbooks or sending them somewhere else. We're going to be using really 3 pieces of software today. Number 1, I'm going to show you the Scoutly software. Number 2, and basically what we would have made on Amazon with the Scoutly software. Number 2, we're going to be looking at Bookscouter. Bookscouter is an app that checks 20 plus of the different buyback book companies and checks to see if any of them are buying the particular book. Most of them won't be, because most of the buyback companies specialize in textbooks and different things, and they're just not interested in these. And then number 3, we're going to be using the Thriftbooks buyback program using their app. We're going to be doing it all on my phone here. I think I'm screen recording. I'm not screen recording yet. I'm going to start screen recording, and I'm just going to pop up on the screen what they are paying at each place, just kind of screenshots from the screen recording. If I can get the screen recording on, there we go. So that is the plan. We are going to be comparing those 3 apps. Number 1, Scoutly and what FBA Amazon would be paying us. Number 2, Bookscouter and what 20 plus other book buyback companies would be paying us. And number 3, what Thriftbooks would be paying us. So let's start up here first. First, we got Compass, a handbook of parent leadership by James Stetson. Let's start with Scoutly first. So I'm going to scan this right here, and it says that we are going to be paid, if we sell this FBA for $7.99, we will make $1.22. If we manage to sell it for $10.40, we would get $3.27. So that might happen, but with the sell score is 31. We might be able to pull it off. Let's look at another place. Let's also look at Bookscouter. Here's Bookscouter. I'm going to scan this one. If I can get this all set up. Bada bing, bada boom. Also, somebody is going down the comment section right now wondering, what is that on my finger I'm scanning with? This is from eYoYo. It's just a barcode scanner, but it goes on my finger. It has a button on the side here that I can press so that my hands are still free. Just before somebody asks, I'll answer the question. It looks like one company is accepting this. It is World of Books / Sell Back Your Book. They're paying us 25 cents. And then Thriftbooks will pay us 77 cents. So I'm going to choose to send that to Thriftbooks. Amazon would not be a bad choice on that one. We're going to send that one to Thriftbooks today, though. Up next, book number 2, we got The End of Alzheimer's, the first program to prevent and reverse cognitive decline by Dell Bredenson. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. First up, we're going to check Scoutly, scan the barcode, and maybe, come on, there we go. This book is selling used condition on Amazon for $8.85, which means we would make 15 cents if we send it into Amazon. Let's check somewhere else. Let's check Bookscouter next. Search the ISBN, and it looks like none of the 20 companies are buying it, unfortunately. So last but not least, let's check Thriftbooks. Thriftbooks is buying it. What are they paying? They're paying 61 cents. Not bad. You're not going to get rich doing this, but it's one way of turning some dud books into some cash, which is what my business is all about. Number 3, we've got the Healing Nutrients Within. It's even got a sticker on the side of it that I haven't bothered to take off, because these came from a thrift store that was kind of like liquidating their whole stock to me. That's why I have them. You can sell this on Amazon for $7, and you would lose $1.91 if you did that, as far as FBA. Let's see. Up next, Bookscouter. Anybody buying it? Scatley told me somebody was, but that doesn't always mean they are. Nobody's buying this one. Part of the reason Scatley told me they were buying it previously and today nobody is I scanned these a few days ago and the prices of books and who's buying what is constantly changing. Scan it for Thriftbooks. Thriftbooks is buying it. We're on a streak here. 68 cents. Once again, not going to get rich, but I like that. Abbey Road, NW8 to Ziggy Stardust, I have no idea. Ken Scott. Off the Record with the Beatles, Elton John, and so much more. Pretty cool. Let's start with Amazon. Scan it. This one actually looks like it would be worth sending into Amazon for me. There's one seller at $14.32. They've got it in a condition of loose, which makes no sense to me. There's one acceptable at $22.75. If I sold this for $22.75, you'd make $10. Realistically, you're probably going to sell this for somewhere around $17. Fair value is $13.60. You could probably make $5 sending this to Amazon. So this might be a good one to pull out, send to Amazon now. These have been sitting a couple of days, so prices have been changing. That's what happens with books. Up next, we're going to look at Bookscouter. Nobody's buying this. Absolutely nobody. And then Thriftbooks. Thriftbooks is paying $2.32. I think I'm actually going to send that to Thriftbooks for $2 instead of sending it to Amazon, because if we sell it for $14.32, that's only $3.65. Looking at Scoutly again. So I think we're just going to take the $2 we can get today. Go ahead and grab it. Move on with life. Up next, The Reckoning by Mary L. Trump, PhD. I wonder if that's any relation to Trump or not. Anyways, FBA, lowest offer right now, $6.56. Even if you're selling this as new, you're not even making $2. So let's go look at Bookscouter. Anybody buying it? So far, Bookscouter's not doing too good today. Still, nobody buying on Bookscouter. Very interesting. And last but not least, Thriftbooks. Thriftbooks is paying 51 cents. We'll take it. Next up, I've seen this book quite a bit. 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do by Amy Morin. Take back your power, embrace change, face your fears, and train your brain. Pretty cool. Scan it. This one is a big scale seller, as in far like it sells all the time. I could send it into Amazon FBA. Lowest offer right there, $6.80. We would make 38 cents if we tried to do that. Let's look at Bookscouter. Bookscouter. Sell Back Your Book is offering us 25 cents. Nobody else is looking to buy this right now. And Thriftbooks, let's see if they're going to pay more than 25 cents. In my experience, anytime Sell Back Your Book is paying 25 cents, Thriftbooks is usually paying more. But in this case, nope, I shouldn't have spoke. Thriftbooks is not buying this one. This one's going to go to Sell Back Your Book for $0.25. And we're going to move on. Up next, we got A Radical Awakening by Dr. Shafele? I can't pronounce names. I live in Oklahoma. It's part of one of the things here. Let's read it. Looks like this one did not scan properly. Let me click in the little box. Maybe. There we go. There's no used FBA right now. Honestly, if we get lucky, we're going to sell it like $9.99 or something like that and make right around $1. Probably not worth doing. Bookscouter. Let's see if anybody's accepting this on Bookscouter. Nobody wants this on Bookscouter. And if you look, Scoutly right now is telling me that Sell Back Your Book is paying $0.25, even though Bookscouter, with more accurate information, is telling me nobody is. I think there's just always a delay on Scoutly, whether Sell Back Your Book is actually paying or not. Don't really understand how that delay works or why it is like it is, but I've noticed that's always a thing. Just because Scoutly says that somebody's buying it doesn't mean they're actually buying it right now. Might mean they were buying it 4 days ago or something like that. Oh, but Thriftbooks is buying this for 78 cents. We're making some money. We're up to $5. That's not bad. How long has this video been? Probably more money than I'm going to make on the actual video itself. So Taming Your Outer Child by Suzanne Anderson. Let's see what Scoutly has to say. You know, we could send this in. This is one I'm slightly tempted to send in. So there's one listing at $12.94. This has an e-score of 11, which means it sells every basically 2 weeks on Amazon. We could maybe ask $15 for it and get a little more. We could ask $12.94 and get $2.76. Let's see what the other places are doing. Bookscouter. No one's currently buying it. Thriftbooks is coming in hot today. 74 cents. We'll take that. We'll take it. Soul Retrieval. Mending the Fragmented Self. Sandra Ingerman? I don't know. Let's scan it. This one, if we sold it FBA for $9.49, which is only 50 cents cheaper than the new price. So that seems a little inflated to me. FBA, we would make $1.79. Scoutly tells me Sell Back Your Book is paying 98 cents. So let's check Bookscouter and see what they say Sell Back Your Book is paying. They tell me Sell Back Your Book is paying 96 cents. Let's see what Thriftbooks is paying. Thriftbooks is paying 95 cents. So Sell Back Your Book wins by a penny. Just barely. If that's what they're actually paying. I'd have to go to their website to actually check. Next up, The Master Plan, Chris Wilson with Brett Witter. I don't know. Looks like I can sell this for $8 on FBA and make 48 cents. Scoutly is telling me that Sell Back Your Book and Ziffit are paying 65 cents for this. So let's go to Bookscouter. Let's check out that information. 65 cents, is that what they are paying? It does tell me that World of Books is paying 65 cents. Let's see what Thriftbooks is paying. Thriftbooks is paying 85 cents. We'll take that extra 20 cents. Doing pretty good so far. Essentials of the Faith, A Guide to the Catechism of the Catholic Church by Alfred McBride. Interesting stuff here today. I could sell this FBA for $7.99, which would give me a profit of 54 cents. Not 54, 45 cents. Apparently I'm dyslexic today. Let's check Bookscouter. See what they are paying. Bookscouter is currently paying through World of Books 12 cents. I think World of Books has been the only one on Bookscouter today actually paying out, which is interesting. Seems like all the other buyback companies are pretty much dead. Thriftbooks is not buying, so we'll send this to Sell Back Your Book. We'll make a nickel and 2 pennies. Not a nickel, a dime and 2 pennies. The Meaning of Marriage by Timothy Keller. Sounds pretty good. Looks like this sells basically every day on Amazon. I could send it in. Lowest FBA price, $7.68. I'd make a quarter. Scoutly tells me Sell Back Your Book is paying a quarter. So let's check Bookscouter. See what they say everybody else is paying. And it looks like World of Books / Sell Back Your Book is currently paying a quarter. Is Thriftbooks going to pay more than a quarter? Or they're going to pay nothing? Let's check. 67 cents. I'll take it. The thing I like about the buyback companies more than Amazon is the buyback companies. I don't have to take stickers off the side if they've got stickers on them. Like, I don't have to condition the books and decide what condition there is. I don't have to put an FNSKU label on the back like I'm sending them to Amazon. I just put them in a box. I don't have to pay for shipping. They pay for shipping. I use their shipping labels, print them off on my printer here, slap the labels on them, drop them off wherever I need to drop them off at, and then I'll have money into my PayPal account in just like a few days after they get delivered. It's great cash flow, absolutely great. That's what I love about these sellback companies. Make It Stick by Peter Brown. Scan it. Oh, this one's nice. I remember this one. So this one, it says I could sell it on FBA and I would make $11.90. But the problem with this one is I'm actually gated on it and not allowed to sell it on Amazon. So let's go look on Bookscouter. See who will pay the most. I wish I could sell this on Amazon, just I'm restricted. World of Books Sell Back Your Book is offering $5.54. That is a strong offer. Considering Amazon, I would have made like 11. Pretty happy with that. Thriftbooks is offering $4.10. So I'm going to get like an extra buck, $1.40, something like that. So they need to sell back your book. Let's do it. Why not? And last but not least, Nursing Theory. Textbooks. I do not like sending textbooks into Amazon. So pretty much all of my textbooks go to buyback companies. We're going to check, see who is paying the most for this one. We're going to search it. It looks like Books to Cash will be paying me $1.47. I've never used Books to Cash. I've heard good things about them, though. World of Books Sell Back Your Book is doing $1.28, or Books Run is paying $1.20. I don't really like Books Run because they're always like, I'll send out a book like this and they'll be like, the condition's terrible. We can't pay you for it. Like, it seems to always happen with them. Thriftbooks wants to pay me $2.30. What was Sell Back Your Book paying? I totally forgot. I went off on a tangent ranting about Books Run. Sell Back Your Book's only paying $1.28. So we will put that in the Thrift Books category. So all in all, Thrift Books, we made up to $15.28. That's enough to already get an order. It looks like we are 17 minutes in here. So that was almost, we're a little under $1 a minute. They're scanning those. Wish it would have been $1 a minute, but it's probably talking and ranting a little bit too much to you guys. But anyways, this has been my video on comparing Thrift Books to Bookscouter. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people use Bookscouter. I know there's some people like that's their whole business. It's just selling books to buybacks. You can like literally just go to a thrift store, not even have to do eBay or FBA or anything like that. Just use Bookscouter, find books that other companies are buying, send them to them straight from thrift stores. I think that can be good. But if I was doing that, I'd personally be rescanning all of them for Thrift Books, see if Thrift Books will pay me more than anybody else. Because as you saw here today, Thrift Books, they're paying up. They're paying good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.